Say something. Test.
Test, test.
Test. Test. It's still a little quiet, but
Sorry, man. Mine's up all the way.
okay, okay, okay. I just turned you up. Okay. Say something.
Is this better?
Yeah. Much better, much better. I think. Let me see if I can increase the volume even more. Okay. Woo. Wow. What was the last time we did we do coaching before?
Yeah,
We did
2
coaching
years ago.
before,
It's
right?
like
Yeah.
March 2019.
Jesus.
Yeah.
A long time
Come a long
ago.
way. D4 hard stuck to D1 Masters hard stuck.
Nice. It's always gonna be hard stuck no matter what, you know?
Yeah.
It's too funny, dude. It's like, oh, just challenge your hard stuck feels bad. It's like top 50 hard stuck. It just doesn't end, you know?
Now's the game to get hard stuck 1 rank higher.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let me turn on my screen share. And then let's see what's going on here, yeah?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Woo! Okay, excuse me. Okay, Caitlyn Gamer. Wait, have you recently started playing Caitlyn?
So I played the fuck out of Caitlyn last season, but the buffs have felt real hard this patch. So I've been grinding it, and I've been having a lot of success. She was always the pick that I use like against challenger players that I seem to like do best on, and so it's working real nice. Now that
That's
I'm
good.
sitting, yeah.
I know this game you're playing against some challenger players, so.
Coach Curtis, great YouTuber. He does great educational content on mid lane.
Dude, this guy's challenger every season. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he
challenger
coaches
is
people like
20
King
points.
and like Destiny. And
Oh, that's pretty sick. Now you're better than Coach Curtis because you won one game, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
That's my thought too.
All right, so tell me, what are we looking at today? What are you thinking for a league today?
Well, I feel like whenever I verse high elo players than me, like much higher, I struggle quite a lot in laning phase. I feel like I'm fine late game team fights, no matter who I'm verse. But definitely laning phase, I fucking struggle.
That often happens a lot when, especially when you play against like some people with a competitive experience. They're like almost playing laning phase differently than you. You know, they're like they're setting up some things that will happen in 30 seconds to a minute. And if you fall for any of these traps, it's like, what the fuck was that, right? So I think we will definitely see something like that. So I assume these games you have for me, a lot of it. Which one of these were kind of laning, had some issues in the laning phase?
I reckon all of them I was making pretty bad mistakes.
In the laning phase.
I remember being like, oh, that was rough. Like I popped off, but still felt rough.
Let's see then. Which is you want to start with then?
Probably the Ezreal game because it's the one that I did bad overall. See if we can nitpick anything from this.
Ezreal Leona. And the jungle matchup is Hecarim versus Kha'Zix. Ezreal Leona. Wait, is this AB Twitch? No, that's AD Twitch with press the attack,
no,
right?
he's a AD player. Yeah.
AD Twitch with press the attack. And they have a Lux.
He's a good Twitch player.
Surfing mid. Interesting.
Heads up, I kind of lagged recently. When I was recording these games, it was lagging me out, so there might be a couple of freezes. Apologies.
And do you have any idea of like what these players in lane are doing differently than you? Or do you know like what's the result? Like what happens?
I take bad fights, like 2v2s, I seem to mess up. Not like the mechanics of it, but almost
like the idea? Yeah.
Yeah. I think I take 2v2s in lane pretty poorly.
Oh, it's a disaster. Oh, just kidding. Actually, it's a disaster. Alright,
Sorry about the lag, man.
Okay. You guys already lost life. So, okay, describe to me what just happened.
Support went into the big minion wave with an Ezreal, so I don't know if I had a good way of following up that. Like, my best way that I thought was just stack my passive on the minions, so that way I could at least be more useful in the 2v2. I was never going to hit a Q on either of them. So, maybe my positioning should have been more away from the wave, but I just didn't really think we were level 1.
Leona's a psycho.
Yeah.
So okay, remind me, how does Leona like win lane, so to speak?
To all in and one shot somebody.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
She's not really good at short trades.
And what summoner spell is like really important for kill pressure?
Ignite.
So what happened to your ignite, yo?
Dude, don't ask me, man. I don't know who this guy is.
Yo, what is this? Do they have heal still or what? You guys just lose the lane the whole. Okay, so I mean, look, like in terms of what you would do differently, there's not much for you to change. Okay, but in terms of we need to hit. You need. Okay. Okay, we need to talk about this. Okay, back up. We should talk about this because this is when you said it's less about like the mechanics of the 2v2 and more about like the idea of the 2v2, right? This is probably what we're going to be looking at, because if you did it here, it's going to be a problem for all 2v2s probably, right? So you see this. What do you think the correct move is? What do you think they're going to do, and what should you do?
Fuck, they're gonna flash in and kill the
yeah, they're gonna be full psycho and flash in, right? Yeah, exactly, right? You can't let him get away with this, right? He's gonna suicide to kill Leona for first blood, right? So of course the default is just kill the ADC, right? So what happened here that made you not kill the ADC?
Squishy Lux and I had already chunked it down a bit, so I thought I would
exactly.
be able to
You're like,
her off. But
holy shit, I can just
first, then I can just kill the Lux after, right?
Right, you're like, I can kill the Lux really fast. Like, I just finish her real quick. But what happens if you dump... What happens if you dump this amount of damage into Lux?
I just get free hit by Twitch. Stacks is passive.
Right, if you do this amount of damage to Lux, that means you can't do this amount of damage to Twitch, right?
Yeah.
So if you take a look here... And we got heal baited. That's too sad. It's like not even close, right?
Yeah.
It's actually a disaster. It's actually doomed, I think, at this point. Right? It's actually so fucked. Like, you guys come back to lane, the jungle is sitting here, potentially, right? So it's
I
like...
actually think we pull it back in 2v2, eventually.
It's insane. Wait, did they leash? Let me back it up. Okay, they leash. So jungle's not going to be here, right? I'm pretty sure, but... Yeah, it was real psycho. And Hecarim's not going to be happy when it comes to fight for the crab, I'm pretty sure. So, so this is like... What would ideal outcomes be if your support's running it down like this?
Is keep my farm up, maybe trade 1-for-1 on the ADC, not the support.
Right, so here's the question. Do you even have to kill anyone here to get a good outcome?
No, I could just leave.
Right.
If I stay alive. But the wave's going to be pushing to them, won't it?
Sure. But if you think about it, if it's pushing towards them... Well, it's not pushing towards them, first of all, right? Because... If you look at where the wave's meeting, where's the wave meeting?
Pretty hard.
But let's say it is pushing in towards them, and they try and zone you. How come it doesn't work? Looking at the health bars.
Because they can just get ganked. They're going to be careful of jungle.
Well, not just that, but... What champion are you playing?
Ezreal. So I can just poke.
Right, and you guys already have this bush warded. Right, so the whole idea is... We need to stay alive so that we can do what? Like, what do we get by staying alive?
EXP and gold. Which is...
Yeah, exactly. I mean, exactly. And how important is EXP? Fucking insane, right? It's really important.
Like,
game,
yeah.
Right?
Levels like 1 to 4, Jesus.
Right. And I think this is one of the traps that you're going to have to start working on at the higher ranks, right? Like, killing someone is nice and all, right? But if you make it like your end goal, you're going to fall into... You're always going to do this, essentially. If your goal is to kill someone in lane, if you see a kill and your goal is to kill them, you're always going to try and kill them. 100% of the time, right? Let me show you an example here of what I'm talking about. There's a game I played against a Jinx. Is it this one?
1 sec, sorry.
You're good, I'm looking for this.
Yeah, sorry, I was just coughing.
Okay, this is one after this. Alright, ready? I'm going to show you a fight where this idea is really important, right? Not this one. This one's grief. Okay, I want you to watch this. Alright, so what are you thinking here when you're playing Caitlyn?
Fucking don't get hit by Sona ulti or Galio E.
Someone already used ulti, so the Galio, I guess,
Oh,
right?
she did? Yeah, maybe careful
Yeah.
of the flank. Shen
Yeah,
ulti
sorry.
could be coming in.
Right, exactly. Okay, ready? Okay, then trap. We got the combos going. Okay. What are you thinking now?
Jinx just got a reset. Gotta be careful of her just going turbo here.
Sorry. Let me back it up. I paused kind of at the wrong time.
Just Hecarim multi.
They don't have anything because everything is already used. How low is this Galio right now?
Fucking no HP.
Right.
Like,
So
dude's sitting on 100.
and then you have like cracking. Like, oh, you just finished this guy, right?
Yeah.
And it turns out you need a little bit more. You go for another one, right? So did you see what my mouse did here?
Yeah, you stepped into him.
Exactly.
You die for it.
Exactly. I stepped into him and I pulled myself out of position for like half a second, right? And I actually could have got away. I stepped back in on accident, but the idea kind of stands. Like, okay, you're not here to kill the Galio. We need to win the fight first and foremost, right?
Yeah.
So in this, we don't need to kill the Lux. We need to make sure the lane is not a disaster, right? This is already like giga doomed, right? So trade kill is not necessarily like poor, but I don't think it's the best outcome because you lost flash for it and you killed the support, and now Twitch is impossible because he got all this solo XP and stuff, right? Now it's like this game is looking so doomed. It's like this laning phase is over from level 1. But if you have, let's say for example, if we chunk out Twitch and we back out, it looks a lot better because you can get our solo XP and gold. They only have 1 kill. You don't have a kill. It looks a lot more consistent, one might say, right? So I think this is kind of like a tell if there are fights against players who are like higher elo than you, and you just try and kill them. There's stuff like this is gonna randomly happen all the time, right? Whether the wave is pushing towards you or towards them, or some like insane like random shit is happening, right? So definitely something to be on the lookout for. I'm sure we'll see more examples of this, but just something to keep in mind in terms of areas we want to look at, right? That's like a number 1 for sure, because this will happen the whole fucking game, honestly. Like if you see like a kill, you just need a little bit more to get him, and then Twitch just kills you, or like in a team fight, like you get Seraphine ultied or something, something like that, right? Yeah, exactly. you can't if you see a kill, it's like you're naturally debating yourself. That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah.
So it's slow pushing towards them. I don't know what they're doing. They're not roaming or anything, so this is kind of weird. They took a second base, I guess. Strange, but
Twitch hasn't based yet. So.
Okay. So he got his first base.
He was still sitting on Doran's, yeah.
Wow, it's a disaster. Top is losing. Bot is losing. The hacker wants to FF. Oh look! He's already typing, bro. he's already typing, dude.
Yeah, just wait for the support to start typing as well.
Dude, if you guys were 2-0, he probably would be less inclined to type. You know what I'm saying? That's just how League works, though. Okay, so Kazuki's top. You guys are just shoving in the wave. Okay. You should probably go word, right?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, we didn't
I
get a wave.
was just trying to make sure the wave crashed.
The wave did not crash. Sad. Oh boy. You already know what happens here. Okay. Let's talk about this. Back it up. What am I gonna say?
I should have been with my support, or should I have really just back behind my support faster?
Well, remind me, how does Ezreal do damage in lane? It's kind of like 2 ways, right?
Yeah, he stacks Conquer and its passive is like the main one.
Yep. But in terms of abilities,
hit your Qs.
that's one way. What's the other way?
Your E is actually quite a lot of damage early game.
Yes.
You're like
right?
WE pop.
Exactly. W combo and Qs. Okay. So we see Leona go in, and Twitch goes stealth. What do you think about this 2v2?
So I actually saved my E because if Twitch got on me when he was 2-0, I was pretty scared of just getting one shot PTA.
Right.
I think his Ignite was back up. So I saved it till when he showed, and then dropped his W so I could get the fuck out.
Wait, say that again?
So I saved my E for when he dropped W and came out of stealth, so I could get out and then hopefully play it slower because I have the range advantage.
Right, so if you're going to save E, then what was the point of this W?
he was CC'd, so I took the free W. But
Check it out. How do you take the free W?
well, the free W is me actually popping it, not just landing it.
So if you remember, what happens if we put this damage into Lux? What happens?
Twitch just kills us.
Right. So we need to save some resources for this. It's like if you can get away with it, you can do it. But you're playing against Twitch, you're not gonna get away with it. It's like Draven, right? Draven, Twitch, any all-in champion, Callisto, whatever, right? The first mistake is usually a loss in the 2v2 all-in, right? So
yeah,
you're gonna need to somehow kill this guy, right? Without using your W and E. Oh, we killed Alex though. That was really nice. Oh, she's trolling. Twitch is trolling too, actually. Oh my god. Wait, you walked in.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna die to the ignite and poison. So I thought I better take the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fair, it's fair. So how do we make this? How do we improve upon this?
Don't blow my big damage spell on the Lux. It's like if I was playing Kai'Sa and just like wasted my W on the support.
Right. Here's a second area too, right? When we see this, how do we make sure we can do this for free?
Well, the only way I die there is if I tank the Lux binding, so I should be like really looking to sidestep it. Like I know it's coming, it's off cooldown in time, so.
Right, it's always coming.
Like walk in and bait it, and then just get the free dodge. Yeah.
Right, so the mechanics are not really in question, right? Like Twitch is coming down here, you're moving to the bush, like it's all very natural, which is really good.
Yeah.
Right, and you were dying, which is actually I didn't even catch that in the first place. You were dying, so you went in for extra damage, which is also really good, right? It's just sometimes some of these instincts are, what's it called? We are missing something important in the 2v2 that's not giving us the best outcome. Right? So something like this where you instantly W, like it's not necessarily bad, but in the context of this 2v2 where Leon is all inning and Twitch is onto you, we need to save your playmaking damage. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Because it's not like you can't. It's not like this is like infinitely bad. It's just that you have to know what the opportunity cost, which is you can't use it on Twitch, right? Which is also going to be really important because obviously he's trying to all in you, right? So we're like landing literally everything, right? So that begs the question: how do we die if we literally landed everything, right? And part of it is also because this bind is hitting you in the face, right?
If I didn't tank that bind, I think I live even with the TP coming in.
Right. And why did we end up tanking bind?
Because
like, what are you thinking in the moment?
Well, like the skill shot was obvious who's coming, and so I should have just dodged it because she's not predicting that. If she's full HP, you would have dodged this 100%. If she's 50 health, you're gonna get hit. I'm tunneling for the execute. Yeah.
Right. We want to kill. We want to finish her. Right. Like, a good way to think about it is like, if you see a kill, just think of it as like doing damage, and then they just so happen to die. Now, that's how I think of it. I don't know how else to explain it. So like, let's say for example, I'm like, okay, there's like a W angle auto attack, right? And that's it. Stop, because we gotta stop. We gotta dodge the Lux bind, right? And nowhere in that thought process is kill the Lux, right? Nowhere in the thought process is kill the Lux, because that's how you get baited. You're like, oh shit, kill the Lux. That's how you forget about bind, right? So it's definitely a concept I think we are going to be looking more at. If this happens every fight, it's definitely going to be something to be looking at, right? Because if you think about this laning phase so far, you know, who's kind of happy with this?
The Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely not us, right?
No, I'm fuming.
We're not like doing that bad, but at the same time, it's not. This is not ideal.
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely not ideal. It's a fed Twitch.
Oh boy. Okay, I hope this works. Okay, well, Leona is refusing to do this, so I think Twitch knows, obviously. So it's still pushing towards them. Man, this just feels perma bad for the whole time. we're just down 30 CS. We're always slow pushing towards them with a chunked out Leona or Leona no flash or something.
Yes.
Sorry, I meant like down 30 CS from the norm.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. I don't know why Twitch flashed. That was grief. That was hella grief. Good stuff. No problems. No mechanical problems. Honestly, it really looks like you literally haven't missed anything. Is this allowed?
We'll find out.
You want to play it, but this is not just a.
I want my SSV because I'm a greedy bastard who.
Okay, I think someone's
likes
pinging
to
like. Oh, we
overstay
saw.
for
Okay, we saw Kazakhs. Wait, we saw Kazakhs. Okay, we saw him go topside. Okay. And we already saw TP, right? Okay, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And if Seraphine's not moving, we're good. Okay, we saw Seraphine. We're all good. Okay, you can't get the wave.
Though, yeah.
You can't get the wave because Twitch is here.
That extra poke.
Oh no,
you can't. The wave doesn't push back into me.
Yeah, I was about to say, but I think you already know. So.
Yeah, I know. Just fucking shitty habits.
It's not that shitty habits. It's more like, how do we know you can't get that extra? How do you know you shouldn't hit these minions? What's the reason?
Well, Leona based after Twitch died, or after Twitch respawned, and she's slower than the Twitches.
So obviously Twitch is going to be here beforehand, right? So
yeah, and I can see on my map.
If you if we think about it from here, this is when you ask yourself, how much do I get? You decide right now.
Plating out. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So if you this is one of those things where it's like it's not that big of a deal right now. Honestly, I wouldn't worry about too much. But this is where you decide I'm gonna get this and I'm out. Right? And you would have definitely not gone for the wave, right? If you're playing out, don't waste time. You're out. Right? If you see playing wave, you go play instead of hitting the wave. Right? It's when people do something like this where that's how you know they haven't figured it out beforehand. You're like started hitting the wave and you're like, wait a minute, I need a base. Right? So
don't give the slow push towards me.
Well, you do kind of get the slow push. They're gonna want to push, right? But we're losing. We wasted time essentially, right?
Yeah, tempo.
Okay, so they're trying to camp a bush. I see. They're about to be alcove gamer. Okay, I think I saw Garen has ignite, right? Okay, now they clear the word. Good pink by them. Okay, they know something's up.
I assume Twitch is up. Twitch is doing something here. Now we're good.
Okay, Echo's coming. They know. Seems like people are watching the map at this elo, so obvious roams are not working. Your top laner is inting. Sometimes it'd be like that. We need to make a play bot, guys. Okay, they're making a play mid instead. Okay. Wait, did you ulti? Let me watch. Oh, nice try, I guess.
Whipped it.
And TNT.
Yeah, tried to go from the bush.
Yeah, that's the classic, right? Ulti from the bush. Okay. We got something mid. Good. Fast forward. They were still top. You have another timing. This is a dive. Potentially. Leona is AFK, guys.
I don't think we go for it.
Sag.
Yeah.
So, like, how do we know we can dive?
They're two squishies.
Well, I know from here, right here.
No one can really. Yeah, jungle's top. They're pushing in for the tower.
Yes, they spend their extra tempo yeah, they spent the extra time to do top. So this is a bot dive, right? So this is a Leona one shot. But I don't know. You can call for this, but you don't have to do it. Honestly, it's just they have no TP, so they can't stop this, right? But okay, they went to do nothing, I guess. Fast forward. Honestly, a lot of ADC is kind of knowing what potential plays are possible, but if your team's not doing it, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
It's very much like very reactive, honestly. Is this allowed? I always ask myself that when you go for a plate.
Yeah,
okay,
I've been asking
myself
that for a while now.
Nice.
Watching too many Saber videos.
Garen's coming, by the way. Oh, there's Garen. Oh boy. You need to go, by the way. Okay. This is looking promising. Very nice.
I really ran it down this fight.
Oh,
as well. I don't know
it's
what
an
I was
int.
thinking.
Okay, back it up, back it up, back it
Yeah,
up. Back it up, back it up,
It's a
back it up,
Carlin, as my friends would say. Jesus.
back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay, first, what do you think about the ulti?
I think the ulti's fine, but I think my positioning was really bad. I should have ran around towards mid lane more, the other side of pit. I'm not doing anything from the flank. But then I tried doing that, and I saw that didn't happen.
Okay, so there are a few things I would unpack here, but let's do the obvious one, right? Why Ian?
Don't ask me, man.
No. We know why you Eden.
Like it was just terrible. I'm embarrassed by it.
Look,
He stood his second ulti as well, and I think he got Dustblade.
but what did you want when you Eden?
I wanted the kill, didn't I?
Yeah, I mean that's what it looks like to me,
Yeah.
right? Ian Q auto, he's dead, right? Something like that. Except for the fact that you can't get any of that. So here's the thing. Think about it this way, okay? You're just here to do damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are Ezreal's patterns? Remind me.
Alive.
Yes, exactly. Remind me, what are Ezreal's patterns?
I have really good poke. And
Q, right?
Great way of staying alive.
And WE combo, right?
Yeah.
And you have a third way to do damage when you have ulti.
Is W ulti.
Right, well, not even W ulti, but just ulti straight up, right?
Yeah.
So, when I asked, what do you think about this ulti? Why do you think I asked that?
Because I just threw it blind. It was more of an assumption that they were that side of pit.
Well, you knew you were gonna hit this Kha'Zix, honestly.
Yeah, but I didn't know I was gonna hit everyone else. I kind of just hoped I would.
Right, so it's the question of, is it worth? Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pause. Okay, check out this ulti. Right? What's the difference?
Yeah, Leona buff on top of it as well is gonna do more damage.
Right, and how guaranteed is it?
Much more guaranteed.
Alright, exactly. So this is how you do damage. In fact, if you ulti this and then EWQ, that's a lot of damage. Not necessarily, we're not necessarily killing, but that's maximum damage.
Yeah.
Right? So I think part of it is definitely like trying to kill people and stuff. But the other part is
knowing where I can get the most damage out of.
Yeah, exactly, right? And like when to save it. Remember the whole like 2v2 bot lane? And we're like trying to kill Lux, we're like using W on Lux when Twitch is stealthing towards us, stuff like that, right? So I think there's definitely a theme going on here. But yeah, we definitely don't want to end it here. But I'm pretty sure you saw that you're like you feel like you could like kill this guy, right? No, there's absolutely nothing here. You have to wait, right? In fact, the way you do damage that just so happens to kill them is your W, right?
Yeah.
But what ended up happening to it?
I whiffed it.
Yeah, it went into
damage pressing.
It was yeah. I don't know where you're throwing it at, but it's way too far away, right?
And yeah.
So yeah, I think at this elo
so
we're dead as fuck, right? You're gonna get punished like a lot. Yeah, that was like really FFable, honestly. At this stage, it's really hard
they
now.
just win one fight and then we FF.
All right, so okay, so let's talk about this. I think you already know what we're gonna say though. What am I gonna say?
We should have chunked the Twitch when the CC came.
Okay, what happened to our damage?
Taking the free skill shots more often. I threw it early.
Okay, right here.
I
Boom.
should have led with Qs, not W. Yeah.
Yes, right? Because remember, this is like there's two ways you do damage with the ulti, right? It's Q and WE, right? Or some kind of W combo. Could be WQ, could be WRT, whatever, right? So if you completely whiff the W on the target you want to hit, that's like half your damage, right? Yeah. Maybe not half your damage. Maybe it's like 40%. I don't know. So, but it's a significant portion. A significant portion of your damage, right? So check it out. When Hecarim is pushing this guy in, is that QWE? That's like a lot of damage. Not necessarily killing, but that's maximum damage, right? That's the idea. So Yeah, and then they're just all dead here, so you just can't do anything here. So maybe it's Ezreal stuff, Ezreal habits, but you have an inclination to just cast W at the first target you see, right? Oh, you can try to stop his base, but he's just already based. Oh my god, he's typing. Who's he typing to? Is he typing to Urguide? Is that Urguide?
No.
The support?
The Leona.
Yeah, you're Leona's in it too. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Does he play Leona? I hope not. Okay, fast forward.
I think he's autofilled.
Oh.
Surprise, right?
I'm curious. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, then you can't expect anything, okay? I don't know why Hecarim shouldn't be mad. I mean, it's a mid laner playing support, so don't, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like he entered, but I definitely could make fights better, so it's fine.
Right, you can save it, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch this. This is a disaster.
I'm pretty sure they just end like in this bush.
Honestly, I don't really agree with this ulti, but that's just me. Like, if you think about it, we hit people, right? But how much of the damage is relevant?
Like, literally half of it got shielded.
Okay, and
it was on 2 people.
Right, and when you need to kill someone and you don't have ulti, we might have a problem, right?
Yeah.
This is the laggy part. That was a nice E. We just got away. They're all dead here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm lagged quite hard actually.
Okay, and it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Nice WQ though. It's a disaster. Fast forward. Is it winnable?
Oh my god.
Debatable. You're dead here. You're dead here. Yeah. This is Ezreal in season 11, right? Wait, you're not dead here. He has an ulti.
Yeah, just wait. It gets worse.
Here comes the flash. Someone's flashing. Kazac's flashing. No, he has no mana. Oh? You're alive here? I guess? He's not flashing for you? There he is. Okay. Well, so this is definitely a 15-minute, a focus on the first 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are the big takeaways from what we saw?
I gotta make sure I'm using my big chunk on the right person and at the right time. Like, I can't be missing my important skills to kill, and I have to be making sure that I'm targeting better. So,
like, let's say, like in a 2v2, right? 2v2 breaks out. What would your first? Let's go back. So let's go back to this this section here, right? So let's try and like build a habit here that will prevent this from happening. Okay, so what's a habit here that we can insert into this?
Oh well, I don't want to just tunnel on the person to kill, and I got to think about what's like actually best for the best outcome.
So how would we phrase it in terms of every time you see this or do this, then remind yourself new habit.
Every time I see a free kill, don't just get baited. I don't know, man.
That's yeah, it's kind of hard, right? Let's see. Yeah. Let's see if we can come up with every time we're fighting, right? I wouldn't worry about the max damage kind of stuff, but I would say, let's see. Will that worry less about the damage and more about the enemy playmaking? Okay, so say every time we're fighting, we worry about their outplay tools, their playmaking tools. Okay, and if you see a kill, immediately think about their outplay tool. Okay, instead of go for kill, right? So let's watch this.
My first thought should be like, how do they kill me? Not how do I kill them?
Right, exactly. Or the instant you think you can kill them, you immediately think they're gonna reverse Uno. Okay, ready? So we're gonna say every time you see potential for kill, think about outplay tool. Okay, think about their threat on you.
Yeah.
Right, you ready? So let's watch this. Okay, fighting. Okay, Lux binding, right? Which is that, right? Okay, we're fighting. They have no Lux binding. You can do whatever you want. Sure. It's all lagging.
Yeah, sorry.
That's 4 5. It's fine. Okay, Lux binding 2. Okay, so we're hit Twitch now, right? We switched to Twitch because we switched to ADC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're dying to 6 stack expunge. and press the attack, right? So the whole time you're like looking at Lux.
Yeah.
Right? So this one you just switch targets and you keep kiting. And you think about the third Lux binding, right? That's how we would figure this out, right? When you see the kill, when you see that there's potential to kill, right here. She's inting. Holy shit, she's inting. I can kill her. I want you to think, what is their threat on me? Because there is a threat on you. And if you thought about it and there is no threat on you, it's a free kill, okay? Yeah. Otherwise, it's not a free kill. So this Twitch is griefing, honestly. Well, actually, maybe not griefing because you have no ignite, which is really funny. That's not your fault. But if you guys had ignite, you could revenge kill too. You could kill the Twitch. But Leona had some issues. Okay. And then let's look at the second fight. Ready? So it said every time you see the kill, we think about the threat on us. Okay. Let's fast forward. I want to see the 2v2. Okay, here we go. Okay, Twitch is stealthing in, right? We saw the binding. So this is all fine. Honestly, I wouldn't change that. You do you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Like, this is all still winnable. Okay, Lux binding now, right? And we knew Lux binding 2 seconds in advance. So that's the thinking you want to have instead of it's not that you shouldn't think that it's a kill. It's more like there are dangers associated with thinking it's a kill. Because your brain just shuts off and you just int for it. 100%. Like that's what everyone does, right? You just int for it if you see someone dying. That's why like in like gold, they see that they can kill a support if they flash in, kill the support and instantly die, right? Like you've seen that before, right? Like Kai'Sa players, they don't know what they're like, oh my god, he ulti and kill him. And then they die for the yeah, dude, like that's exactly what it is, right? Kai'Sa, Tristana, Twitch, big offenders of this idea, okay?
Yeah, we see the Korean ulti flank outplay and we die for it.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, that's basically the idea, okay? And then the last one is the dragon fight, right? So honestly, you probably thought you could kill Kha'Zix, but honestly, I don't really know what you're thinking there. You can't even kill Kha'Zix there, right?
Dude, after I eat it, I was like, oh fuck. I like exclaimed out loud.
I didn't really know what the plan was there, TBH. But okay, let's say that's a one-off thing, okay? So which of these other ones do you want to look at next?
Any of them.
Okay,
I think
let's watch this one.
All good games or at least I thought they were good games, but I also know that I fucked up quite often.
Heimer and Senna. Let's watch this.
So the Senna is a pro player.
Oh, is he? Is this a support pro player?
He was a top laner that lane swapped to top last season.
What the?
I mean that lane swap to support last season. So top laner.
Interesting lane swap. What is happening with these bots?
And he was like a beast at support. One of the Caitlyn games I lagged quite a bit in.
Okay, maybe you can't watch this one.
Maybe that one's really unwatchable.
Wait, why are they all giga laggy? No. Yeah, don't walk through try.
Oh, fucking terrible.
Don't walk through try, right?
Don't
so you know how
you know
how they trick you? I mean, they do this. They stand here, they stand here, they stand here. Checking with skill shot is not reliable. So
yeah.
Oh, actually, there's a better one. They can do this one if they know you're coming through here.
Oh yeah, that's real dirty.
That one's really that was a spicy one, but okay. But yeah, I think you know what went wrong there. Let's fast forward. Did Nunu say don't walk through try?
Yeah, I think so.
That's funny. Okay.
Is this one really laggy as well, or is that just me?
I think they're all giga laggy. I can't really tell what's happening, but hopefully it'll fix itself. It's actually a slideshow.
Look, man, they were playable, the games.
Yo, it's a slideshow. What's happening?
Oh, I'm sorry, dog. Hold on, do I have any other ones? Maybe try the last.
Okay, let's see. Man, your computer was not happy with these.
No, it didn't like me these days.
What's happening? How come the Ezreal game was relatively smooth?
couldn't tell you.
I have a sneaking suspicion we might have to reconvene with new replays. Oh, this one's watchable, I guess.
Is it watchable? Nice.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness! Now YouTube's not happy. Okay. Okay.
Oh, we have a scene.
Okay. We only died once this game. Not bad. Your Thresh is getting zoned from the creeps. Oh. You just gave up on the level 2. You're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know? Not a bad idea, honestly.
XP,
Not a bad idea, honestly. Nice headshot on the Tristana. It's kind of a psycho trade, but I respect it. Maybe it was too psycho. What do you think?
Still kind of like it. I didn't give him the fully stacked bomb, so it felt okay.
Sure.
I think if I give him that last auto, it's like really, really bad though.
Down, I guess. I would say not necessarily the worst idea. I'd be hesitant to give him any bomb stacks though. I don't think you have to, but
okay.
That's just me. Because you were trading regular autos for bomb stacks and autos, right? So yeah. I feel like it didn't really make that much sense. If you can just stack up headshot on minions and just go for headshot later.
For the one, yeah.
Exactly. But, I mean, you know, you do you, right? I don't think it's the worst option. Okay, we need a push. That's a nice trap. She's kind of stuck. But, Thresh has no level 2. There it is. This is a kill. Nice try on the second trap.
That second trap there.
Yeah, I think just you know where to put that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we don't really need to talk about that, right?
No.
Okay,
yeah,
fast forward.
I know that I should just put it a little further forward.
Yeah.
I know Thresh range.
Yeah. I don't think we really need to talk too much about mechanical stuff. This is sus. What's happening here? This is sus. Tell me why it's sus.
So I'm just only putting a trap down for free poke on me.
Mm-hmm. And if you put the trap, if she steps on it, do you have a punish?
I have a headshot and that's it.
Yeah. What's the real punish in lane with trap?
Is on top of CT.
How do you do damage after they get trapped? Because you said just headshot. That's not really good, right?
You get a free Q that's fully powered.
You get the full damage Q, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at your skills here real quick, what do you see? Yeah, so it's like, you know, you land this.
That's my last trap, which is also really bad to use.
Yeah, you land this, you do no damage, it's depression, right? And you take a million damage for no reason, which is exactly what happens here. So, yeah, I think there's an idea of if there is mechanical stuff to work on. It's not actually landing your abilities, it's when can you go for stuff. Does that kind of make sense? Like on Ezreal, we had a problem with ulti, I would say. I think that ulti at the dragon was a big one because you can solo win the fight with a sick ulti, right?
Yeah.
But ulti, W usage, and on Caitlyn, it seems like you're going for something when your Q's not up, right?
Yeah.
So seems like a matter of, oh wow, this is int. You just win this. Oh my god, it is not int. Oh, it is int. I was right. I was like, did she actually get away with this? Let me watch this again. I'm pretty sure you hit her with that was a nice EW into Q. That was beautiful. You played that perfectly.
Thank you.
So I'm saying, like, when it comes to landing stuff, you literally I haven't seen you like miss what you want. Sometimes it's what you want that's doesn't make sense though, right?
Yeah,
so,
see that's what I thought I struggled with as well. Was like I just didn't know what to do, but I didn't have trouble.
Think of it like very structured, right?
Yeah.
So like before you're trading auto attacks for her bomb stacks. It didn't really make sense. It's not really logical, right?
Yeah.
Similar to you're going for a trap behind her. You're like, oh, I can like gambit tanking minion damage to get her to step on a trap. But then you didn't realize that even if she steps on a trap, you had no Q, right? Yeah,
His
exactly.
hammer blades as well, so it's even worse.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very much looking like, think about how you do max damage, and then you aim for that.
Mhm.
If that makes sense, right? So like,
But it's also take minimum damage.
oh yeah.
Staying alive. Yeah.
But honestly, I think you're taking damage because you're trying to do something crazy. So it's not that like you're randomly getting hit by blitzhook or something. It's always when you're trying to like hit them, you're getting hit back, right?
Yeah.
And there's something is relevant to you hitting Lux when she binds you in the face, right? That's probably relevant, but yeah. I think that is definitely. I think the kill thing is gonna help you more in that. It's in that regard. But okay, let's keep going. Let's watch this. Did you guys go word? Okay, you guys went to word. It's a Hecarim, right? Okay, makes sense. Hecarim showed mid. You actually gone for a deep word. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay.
I was thinking that then as well. Like straight after, I was like, "Fuck, should I put it further?" But
if you go do something, you should do it as best as possible, right? So what I mean by that is, if you go ward, you're not gonna come back and hit the tower. You're full warding. Because what happens if you go ward and come back and try and hit the tower?
I've wasted fuck tons of time, and I probably don't get a deep enough ward, and I probably don't even get the play.
You don't even get the tower. You hit the tower because the minions are all dead, right? You have time to do one thing, and you stick to it. You see a Hecarim show, like, okay, let's ward the crab or something. See what he's up to, right? You can ward your jungle or something. Ivan showing top. We can do something. If you say, I'm gonna hit the tower and fish for hook, you don't ward. You stay at the tower and you hit the tower and you fish for hook, right?
Quick question. Should I have just like cheated here? Just like take a recall?
Yeah, I mean, your jungle's topside, right?
Like, yeah, jungle's
but I think
jungle's topside. We don't really get anything and we've already crashed the wave.
If you want to buy boots, sure. But I think getting the ward down and staying is better than buying boots and coming back. So that's just me though. That's just me though. Because like if Hecarim just tries to do crab while his bot's under tower, you and Thresh are gonna fuck him up, right? So, but in this, the way we're doing this, it doesn't make sense, right? Oh my god, you got both. What the fuck?
Yeah, crazy.
Is this just that? Well, that was a sick hook by Thresh, I guess. But okay, you should slow push this one. Nice pull. Nice try at the pull. I think it does pull though. It's good. Okay, now we played a bait Hecarim, right? Wait, say again.
It's a Tristana, so it's gonna push into be faster anyway.
Right. Well, you don't want to just touch the minions. What's happening here?
I'm scared of Hecarim, so I'm just gonna let it crash.
But don't we have a way to outplay Hecarim?
Thresh and traps. Yeah.
Yeah, Lantern, right? So, because like if you don't pressure her, what happens now? She
gets a free crash.
She's pushing the wave, yo. It went from I'm pulling the wave to threaten her to she's just pushing for free, right? So let's back it up here. So the idea was it's pushing towards you. You pull the wave, and she's Tristana. She's getting explosive. So what's the difference between them just pushing this in for free and you guys punishing her for every last hit?
We're not punishing her at all if we're just letting her push.
Like when
we could let her push here, but like we could take autos every single time she wants to hit the wave. Oh, 1 sec.
Well,
sorry.
Taking autos, is that good?
Sorry, carry on, man.
Okay. You're pulling the wave, and you're saying you're claiming that either you're too scared so you can't push, which doesn't make sense because you have a lantern, or you're gonna fuck her up if she tries to push, right? And you were thinking the latter, right? So what are you gonna fuck her up with?
Actually, what I was thinking was like I want this to push into me so I can get a freeze, and it's the safest way of surviving Hecarim.
Okay, so how can you freeze? How does a freeze work? You pull the wave, and they can't fix it, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea. You pull the wave and they can't fix it. So what determines if they can fix it or not?
If they can crash it fully under or minimize how many minions they have crashing onto us, so it'll eventually push back.
Okay, so let's say the wave is here. I'm playing Tristana Karma. I'm fucking pushing. What do you do?
you thin out the wave so that way it doesn't push.
I'm pushing faster. I have more minions.
Too hard.
You're pulling. You're making a freeze, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Chunk them so that way they can't just pressure you off the minions.
How do you chunk them? They have like six range minions.
Chunk them before the wave crashes. So
well, it's right here, right? Check it out. How are we chunking them? Aren't they chunked?
Trading on their minion autos.
He looks kind of chunked to me, right? But you're saying you're gonna stand here and tank 3 range minions and a cannon creep?
Ah, fuck man, I don't know. No, like, of course you can't tank minions. They just fuck tons of damage early game.
So we can't auto him on his auto, right? Because when you walk up like this and you trade your auto, you have no headshot. What is she gonna do?
She's gonna bomb stack me.
Yes, and then what is Karma gonna do?
Probably Q me, ulti Q.
Well, Karma is another
shield.
Yeah, shield, right? So you do that, you lose a trade, and they get the push, right? So this doesn't work. So in order to make a freeze successful, you need a gun, so to speak. What is it? What is a gun in this case? Like, what does a gun mean? What does it mean when I say that?
You need reason. You need like some way of stopping them from just crashing.
Yes, exactly. You need a threat.
Like punishing you more. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So between you and Thresh, do you have a threat? And they try and force the crash.
Not really. No.
No, not at all. Because the way you guys get stuff done is what?
Is by hitting our skills. It's like our all in with Thresh. He can't really do much into a big wave.
Exactly. He needs to land the hook, right? So when you're saying we're gonna pull the wave and freeze at our tower, and then we're gonna stop them from crashing it because we have a threat, we have no threat, right? So you see what was the problem with this idea?
Is we had no way of punishing it.
Yeah, you know where to actually make this happen, right? So I want you to think you need to be able to put pressure if they try and break the freeze. So let's say you're playing Callista Leona. Do you have a way to put pressure?
Yeah.
And how do you do it? Yeah, you all in them when she goes for a minion. Yes, exactly. Leona E when they go for a minion, guys, right? So they need their jungle here to fix this or something like that, right? So with Caitlyn Thresh, we need to... What kind of wave do we need?
We need kind of an even wave or an advantage.
Yeah, we need a push, right? So we're not pushing, there's a problem, right? So it's not like your idea is bad. It's bad in context because it didn't make sense, right? It's in a different game, it would work a lot better, right? Let's say they're playing Ezreal or Janna and you're playing Caitlyn Thresh and your jungle is down here, right? Okay, what's the threat here? We're going to try and flash play on Janna or something, right? Yeah. And they can't stop us, right? Let's say we're playing like Caitlyn Janna and they're playing like Draven Leona, right? And our jungle's topside. Can we pull a freeze here? I mean, we can try, but we're going to get dove now, right? So you see how that works? Like there needs to be a way to pressure them when they try and fix the wave. So he's fixing the wave. You guys literally can't do anything. Look at this, right? You're like, I'm going to chunk him out. But like, look how impossible it is. That's actually so impossible. I don't know how you guys do this, right? So yeah, he's just going to kill these minions and walk away, which is what they do. They're going to go and ward or something. Or they're going to go for poke damage. Yeah, they went for poke damage. I don't know why Karma didn't Q. They were really playing scared here. But yeah, you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to like wave management stuff, I think one way you can look at it is I'm gonna do this. This is how they will respond. And then the last step is what do I do off that, right? So you want to pull the wave. They're gonna fix it. How do we respond? No clue, right? We're gonna push the wave. How do they respond? They play on their tower. What do we do? Go ward, right? Go roam, right? So it's like a 3-step. It's kind of like a 3-step habit you can make when it comes to playing around your waves, if you can call it that. So it's not necessarily about knowing all the options possible, but rather getting to learn the options. Like for example, if you said, I'm gonna pull the wave so that Thresh can land a hook, they're gonna try and fix it and Thresh is gonna land a hook. Next, and you realize it's literally impossible for Thresh to land a hook. Now you know next time it doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Does your Thresh have flash? Or you just press tab. Hold on. He has flash. He has flash. So winnable.
10 seconds, yeah.
So flash play into hook onto someone potentially. So now how come this, when we pull the wave here, how come this is working now?
Because we have threat now. We have flash up and we have the jungler. Our jungler
Yes.
bot side to make something happen.
Exactly. Usually the jungle is a big threat, right? So before it was definitely not gonna work. This one has potential. Oh, FF.
Oh.
Don't flash. Don't do it. Wait. Cover trolling! Let's go! Winnable! Let's fucking go, dude! Holy shit, they were so fucking out. Oh my god. I can't believe I just saw that. What elo is this? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That was insane, bro. Both supports are boosted, honestly. Dude, this is why everyone says support is a boosted role. Did you see that? Thresh just misses Flay and Karma walks back to die. This can't be real.
Thresh versus Flay, Ivan wastes Q and we still managed to get
this
the kill.
This can't be real, dude. What the fuck? That was insane. But yeah, yeah. Also, do you know why you have 54 CS at 8 minutes?
Because I missed so many minions this game, man. I remember saying like, I was like, fuck, man, I've missed like 20 minions just from like pure sucking and CSing this game.
Yeah, I'm actually not really sure, but I have had this phenomenon happen to me when I pull the wave unsuccessfully. So I think you might be losing some from the wave crashing as well.
Oh yeah.
Totally not a goose. Thank you for the 11 months, but I can't say with certainty. You can't move because the wave is massive. Feels bad. Oh, they're using this time. You gotta fix the wave, right?
Yeah,
you fix the wave.
Our jungler wasn't even there, so I didn't bother with the.
Karma and Tristan are gonna come back. Okay. What a depression, dude. I don't know what you're doing here, but you go for some nice poke damage. That's not bad.
Damage. I don't think they could punish me for it.
This ulti is not bad either, I would say. But
yeah, I was trying to just make sure he like pulled the wave.
Yeah, these guys are kind of bad. Okay, we're fine. Okay, and then oh, they're trying to do something suspicious. Chazi, thank you for the sub. Nice Q. Yeah, mechanically speaking, no problems. Okay, you get an A+ for mechanics in landing stuff. Fast forward. For theoretical fights and wave control, we need to have some extracurricular, some tutoring here. Okay, back it up. Okay, so what was happening with Hecarim? He was bot side. We don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah,
okay, fast forward. Let's go mid, guys. Let's go. This guy's trolling. This is not allowed. Kill this guy, please. Yes, kill this guy. He has the ulti. Nice.
Oh, that's some.
You don't have to kill. Okay, good. Dude, that guy was an animal. That was really good. He didn't flash for Karma. That's exactly what we're talking about. Oh, the Q snipe.
Hey.
Beautiful. You're dead, by the way, if you don't run.
Yeah.
Okay. Back it up.
I thought I would have dodged with my E.
So this is pretty hot overall, right? But if we're working on our habits from last game, right? Let's check it out here. So we're hitting the Hecarim. We're thinking just Hecarim ulti, right? So far, so good. And then now it's just on a bomb, right?
Yeah.
So let's watch. Bomb went on a teammate, but what happened? What's happening to you here? I
tanked the pop from the first one, and then I didn't respect the jump slow.
Right.
Next all in.
If we think about the bomb here, well, that was a 6 snipe on Karma, but if you think about the bomb here, right? You know, obviously if Tristana puts it on someone, where should you go?
Sideways, not backwards,
away from this Thresh, right? So yeah, and then she ulted the Thresh into you, so maybe that was like excusable, I guess, right? But now we gotta run. You see what your first instinct is?
I tried to go for the outplay.
Kind of like, but how do we?
200 HP to 700.
Yeah, but like, do you even have damage?
No, I have no skills apart from my.
You have no Q, right? So how do you do this, right? So it's just impossible, right? So some things are manifesting here. It's a little bit interesting. The bomb play was a little interesting. It's a little laggy, but I think we can excuse that to an extent, right? Let me back it up. Are we moving away from Thresh at all?
I was cutting backwards, but I was still
yeah.
it, yeah.
But you know what? Overall, not bad. It's pretty good. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. I don't think we can really complain too much, but we still have signs of similar ideas, right? Somehow we're eating their playmaking tool when we kill someone. Okay, that's like the general theme, right? We got the 6 sniper on Karma, and we ate the Tristana E-bomb for it, right? We're going for a Lux kill, but we're eating Twitch expunge PTA combo, right? Was there another example? There's another example. I just can't think of it right now. Oh yeah, we're killing Lux, but Lux binds us in the face, right?
Yeah.
So that's definitely an important concept, I think, and also one of the hardest ones to work on. Because anytime you see someone low HP, of course you're gonna be like, I want to kill this dude. Okay, hold on, back it up. I've been talking this whole time. I didn't realize what was happening here. Back it up. We need to look at that. We need to look what's happening here. Okay. Sorry, I missed a lot of context. I was fast forwarding. Okay. So everyone died. Waves pushing down. Thresh is going mid on this timer. Wait, what questions do you have, by the way?
What, sorry?
What questions do you have, by the way?
Don't really have questions at the moment.
It all makes sense so far?
Yeah, it all makes pretty good sense to me.
Okay, good. But you remember how I was like, not flashing to auto Karma was perfect? You saw what happened later, right? She came back to die. I promise you. At this elo, they will come back to die, okay? I'm not even joking, dude. She literally did. And she did that.
Dude, I stayed like, afterwards. It was fine.
Yeah, exactly. You did it too, right? And the Karma came back to die after they were out from the gank, right? It's crazy, bro. Yo, thank you for the host, Kamikazes. So yeah, it's definitely insane. So you push this and you go to Krugs, right?
No, I do this and try to go for plates and tower. I mean,
you think this is allowed? Okay, I'm gonna pause here. You're dead here. How?
It's a Tristana.
Yeah. How did she do her damage?
Just jump on me.
Okay. How do you do your damage?
Land trap and E and Q.
Okay, so who's gonna win? Who's gonna win this?
My pet is the Tristana.
Yeah, it's unplayable, honestly, right? Yeah. So the fact that she was
safe because I just like put a trap under me and she can't really jump, but
if she's gonna run it, I would literally tank the trap and just go for the kill anyways, right? It's really impossible for you to land all your damage, but for her it's point and click, right? So you just saw her use bomb though, so it's fine here. But when you're pushing out the wave like this and you see Karma's mid, it's just a 1v1 now, right? So you're like, okay, not top, not jungle, it's just 1v1. So Tristana's gonna do her damage from some area, right? So I think it might be a killing thing as well. Like if you're playing other champions like All In Potential, you can just walk up. But you're playing like S0, Caitlyn, champions that don't have as much All In Potential, you should probably not fall for some kind of trick. So
I notice really often that I go for the outplay mechanically over like whether it's actually possible to even do.
Yeah, I mean,
I go for that very often.
The outplay needs to be I want to say calculated is the word I'm looking for. Like you figured out that they're gonna do this and you hard read the fuck out of them, basically, right? But we're in some situations where you hard read the fuck out of them and you physically cannot win. You physically do not have the damage, right? So
yeah.
We're pulling the wave. Don't pull the wave at this point in the game. Okay, what happens if you pull the wave at this point in the game? At 13 minutes.
Just gonna go drag.
Yes, exactly. And by the time you realize they go dragon, what happens?
My wave crashes.
well, let's say you pull the wave here and they start the dragon. Then what?
Then the wave's pushing in my tower and they have pressure in the wave now.
Yeah, and then you're gonna ghost off the dragon, right? And then when you get to the dragon, they stop the dragon. Yeah. What happens to you, bot? What happens to you, bot?
I just lose like 4 waves.
Okay, you're losing the wave? Guys, we gotta do the dragon. I'm losing bot waves for this. Okay, you guys start the dragon, then what?
I've still lost the waves.
Yeah, and also what do they do when you're doing dragon? They're gonna contest you now, right? So not only are you losing the waves, you feel like you have to do the dragon because you're losing the waves, right? It's fucking doomed, right? So don't pull the wave. At a certain point in the game, you don't want to pull the wave anymore, right? It's just It's too much. What's it called? They have pressure over the objective.
Yeah.
Right. So here's a good way to think about it. 50 minutes in the game. What happens if you're pulling the wave here and Baron is up? They delete the Baron off the face of the map, right?
Yeah.
Similar to Elder. Elder is a really important one because Elder does no damage and it dies really easily. So if you guys aren't next to Elder when they start it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like this except less extreme, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as you can see, they're running into your jungle's face and they don't care, right? They're losing minions though, that is for sure. But they are also scheming something mid. Oh, okay, they're playing topside. Now this freeze is really good, right? How come?
Because they turned out to be topside pressuring a different objective.
Yes. So now they have no way to break this, right? And they have to be scared of your jungle, right? So you see, like. Yeah. The ability to pull the wave and pressure them is based off of our gun, okay? So, do we have a way to pressure them when we pull this wave? Let's fast forward, let's fast forward. Oh, okay, so they all went mid because you guys were doing this wave stuff. This is not really your fault. Your Darius is just going in for some reason. Oh, they kill Rise though. You need to start moving, buddy. Or actually, taking tower is actually good too. Actually, I think you're right. Wow.
Like, even if we lose that fight, taking tower is still the right play.
Yeah, you're correct. Holy shit, I lost my mind there for a sec. I actually been doing that recently. You should always get something on this side of the map, I think. As Caitlyn, at least. You can only press R. Also, the game is over. Somehow. At 14 minutes. As per usual. As per usual, right? Yeah. There's no beyond 20, 25, 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay, we end up basing. Fast forward.
And I really like this Kraken, like PD.
I like Kraken too. I like Kraken a lot.
Yeah, it feels so hot.
The mid game is great with Kraken, I think.
Yeah.
Fast forward. We push the wave. We go top side. This is all good. This is a dive. Sure. Just press R. You go back mid. He's dead. Good. Hecarim's bot, right? Good. This is all free now. This game's over. As long as you guys don't make any. As long as you guys don't die to a flank or something, we're good, right? So,
I wanted to get games that I thought I played well in because I was assuming I didn't make many mistakes. But
you did play well in this game.
I'm Masters or T1, so I'm making tons of mistakes.
That pull didn't make sense logically, right? So one thing we might be seeing also, if you want to, if we're learning about like why that freeze didn't work. Right? A good way to like analyze it is go back and you watch it and you say, what was I trying to do here? What outcome was I expecting and did I get it? Right? So like that freeze, to me is really obvious because I'm like, oh, you're trying to pull so you can stop them from hitting the wave, they're going to lose minions, but it's not going to work. Because I've seen that you guys don't have a way to stop them, so it's not going to work, right? So if you watch those, if you have that like 3-step process of, this is what I want, they're gonna respond like this. Did I get what I want? And then how do I play off that? Then you're gonna see a lot of success in terms of building up your knowledge of what happens, right? So for example, you build a wave bot, you slow push in the tower, you say, okay, we want to dive this with the mid and jungle coming, right? And then how are they gonna respond? They're gonna TP. And then what do we want out of this? We're gonna bait the TP and leave, right? So you guys do all that, then they TP behind you and you guys get shit on. You're like, okay, next time. You can't bait TP if it's behind you, right? Because they're gonna fucking Giga Force on you guys, right? So next time you put a ping ward down, you do the same thing, right? And then this time the 4-man dives works and you guys bait out TP because you can only TP at the tower, right? So in that way you will be able to kind of figure out what is working and why, right?
Yeah.
So I think in this case we just didn't have we're missing that second step of what are they gonna do, and then how do we stop that, right? So yeah, they're just gonna push the wave in. I'd be like, what are they doing? I'm just gonna push this if I were Tristana and Karma. Okay, then we really don't have to do anything anymore, I guess. Okay, so this game's pretty much over. Okay, man, I would really like to see the other two games.
Yeah, fuck. Sorry, that's so laggy, man.
Let me see if
I was just trying to see now if they actually just really piss or.
Yeah, take a look at the VOD real quick and see if it's just YouTube or is it just. What did you record with?
OBS.
We can look at some examples, I guess. If we can't, we can try and end on some examples if we want to. If we can't watch this.
Yeah, sure.
Feels bad. Okay, so big takeaways so far are what?
Make sure I have a thread with basically everything I do. Oh yeah, it's the whole VOD is laggy, man. That's annoying. So first takeaway is make sure that like everything I'm doing has like purpose and a thread behind it. Make sure that every time I'm looking for a kill that I'm watching out for the threats onto me. So like staying alive comes first. And oh shit, I've forgotten the other ones.
Those are pretty much the big ones. And then wave management.
Yeah. Wave management, yeah.
What was the idea we were kind of looking at?
Well, it's like make sure whatever I'm doing with the wave has like meaning behind what I'm doing.
Well, like, so how do we figure out if it works or not?
If we can get pressure from it.
Okay, so what do we say was the kind of like 3-step process to figure out how to do the wave stuff? What's step number 1? What are you trying to do, right? Step 1 was like, what do I do with this wave? You're like, pull the wave, push the wave, whatever, right? That was like the plan. Push so we can ward. Pull so we can do X, right? And then what's step 2? Was it a thing to think about immediately after you figure out what you want?
How do we execute it?
Not quite.
It's more like, what can we get from doing it?
Okay, so that's all part of step 1, right? So like let's use our pulling the wave against Tristana Karma example, right? So yeah. What did you want? Describe to me what you wanted to do there. You wanted to pull the wave so that what?
So that way I wasn't going to get ganked by a jungler.
Okay.
So again, be safe from the Hecarim.
Okay, and then what's step 2? How do they respond? Right? So ask yourself, they see you pull the wave, and what are they going to do?
They're going to try crash the wave and not let us pull it even.
Right, they're going to crash the wave, right? And then what's the 3rd step?
They move.
No.
Crash the wave.
It's
my 3rd step. Yeah,
it's you, then them, then you again, right? You want to do something. This is how they respond, and then what do we think? What do we think after that?
How can we punish them for it? Or like, can we punish them for it?
Yeah, how do we stop them, right? How do we stop them? Right? So, you want to pull the wave for whatever. They're going to crash it. How do we stop that? If we can, right? So, okay, let's watch this one. This one's probably not bad, but this one's against double lift. Let's fast forward. Or maybe let's not fast forward. Let's watch how this is going. This is going to be kind of a slower example. This is kind of probably what you need, right? Okay. This is a grief, right? Why is that?
Hold up, it's just loading.
Oh, you can't see?
1 second, my thing's bugged out. Okay, we're all good now.
Okay, let's back it up. You can see this, right? It's so funny. This is your Leona, that first replay. This is a grief, right? Why?
Because you could just like punish them.
How?
You can free hit the Kaiser here, or even Nautilus.
Pretty much, right?
They don't have a way of killing you.
They can't really kill Nami.
Yeah.
Right, so we just Giga Punish, right? So this is you need to switch to Twitch example, right? ASAP. You don't give a fuck about damage on Nautilus. We need it, or Lux. You need to hit that Twitch, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about to see something really spicy.
Oh yeah.
This is a reverse Uno. Do you think we're dead here or what?
Yeah, Leona. Nami looks pretty fucking dead.
Okay, ready? This is called the reverse Uno. The reverse level 2.
Nice play.
So we trade flash for flash, right? And we got the trade in, so it's really good for us.
Mhm.
Okay, fast forward. We did lose Ignite though, but it's fine. We're playing Nami. Fast forward, fast forward. Okay. We're gonna slow push this, right? Default slow push. Fast forward. Let's see if I'm gonna crash this, right? What do you think we do here?
You can look for a dive because your jungler's coming down. Nautilus has no flash.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so wait, we're at 345, right? We're 345. It's a Lee Sin and
dive
Echo.
isn't too realistic. It's more. You can definitely poke them under tower more than anything.
Yeah, harass under tower, right?
Your pressure, your jungler's hovering as well, so you're pretty safe.
Right. We're gonna try and mess with them under tower, right? So probably just go for plates, but if I can get something better, that could have been a kill. But let me see. How can I get this kill? Is this possible? Damn. If I knew she was gonna go for it, I wasn't there. I wasn't close enough to get the W. Oh well.
Unlucky.
It's fine. Okay, Nocturne's invading. Sure. This Nautilus has no flash. He's trolling, right? Goodbye.
Yeah.
Kaiser walks away here. Okay. And then stop. How much are you getting before you base?
You can get plate or wave and out. You can't get both.
Can't get both? I'll go for both, I'm pretty sure. Let's watch.
No, you go for both.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck it, kill the cannon. I'm 90% sure I say fucking kill the cannon. Yeah, here we go. So, then you both. This is just a, what's it called? An experience thing. Just ask yourself, what am I gonna get? Like the more you do that every time you're gonna base, the faster you can figure it out, right? So you saw how decisive it was, right? Check it out. The instant I got the play.
Yeah.
Say again.
Last hit you got on the play is just switch to wave.
Yes, exactly. Right.
And
so
the second you kill the wave, you get to a place where you can recall safely.
The second I kill the wave, I'm fucking out of here, right?
Yeah.
So, he can't see me. He doesn't have a word. Okay, don't get canceled. Don't get your base canceled by Kaiser W. But yeah, fast forward. Okay, back to this. Okay, what do we want to do with the wave? So let's practice our 3-step kind of habit here, right? So you see this, and you look at the map, and step 1 is what do you want to do with the wave?
I'd want that to slow push into me, but I'm not sure if that's the right play.
Okay, so you want it to slow push into you, and then how are they going to respond?
Probably crash it or like walk past the wave and look to all in you guys.
Well, I would slow. Yeah, they're gonna look to all in and or slow push. I'm happy with that. And then third, how do we stop their all in / slow push?
Make sure you're not getting hooked, which is either playing inside your wave safely or playing out of their range.
Yeah, but they have a massive wave inside compared to our 3 minions, right? So all of a sudden it's looking like, wait, we're just giving them a slow push for free. So
yeah, well, most of the time I would just completely sack this wave until it crashes. Like maybe sit in EXP range.
Yeah, but why though?
I'm scared that if we get hooked, we just die. I don't really know how to...
How do you get... who has to get hooked for you guys to lose the 2v2?
You.
Okay, so who... What do you do in order to not get hooked?
Right?
Say again?
You're winning if Nami gets hooked.
Yes, exactly.
In like range to W.
Well, she can't one shot because I have heal, right?
Yeah.
It's not possible, right? So we just hit Kaiser that happens. So we're afraid that we're gonna get hooked. So, but if it hooks Nami, we win. If it hooks Kaylin, we lose. So what do you do?
Play behind Nami.
Yeah, exactly. Just use Nami as a meat shield, right?
Yeah, meat shield.
So yeah, absolutely do not let them slow push this. That's not allowed, right? You shouldn't give them a slow push if you can help it, right? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
This is to be safe, but we're already safe, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, don't give him the red. I think when you pull the wave, you need to have like a well, you did have a reason. You said you were afraid of hook, So maybe it's a matter of you have to know that if Nami gets hooked, we're fine, and if you get hooked, we're not fine. Like if their jungle was here, do you pull the wave? Yes, because you're fucking dying, right? You can't. The threat is the jungle coming, right? So yeah, in this case, we definitely don't give him the slow push. We need to make our own slow push, right? So let's fast forward a little bit. We're creating our own, I guess we're trying to fight for this cannon. I guess Nautilus is being a psycho. Fast forward. Okay, we're pulling the wave in their face now. Well, this is actually we're just creating a wave. We're gonna push the cannon, I think. Push the next wave, I think, and then look dragon or hit them under tower. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward. Hit them under tower, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can't punish us.
They really can't do anything, right? Oh, he's doing something. Oh, what the fuck? Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know what he was doing here. Okay, we're back to this. You see, like, we're not giving them the slow push, right? How come? Well,
because
could we give them the slow push? What do you think?
Was that, sorry?
Can we pull the wave here? Why or why not?
Well, I think you could, but because holy fuck, what am I thinking? So I think you can pull the wave because that way you're safe and they can't really walk past the wave to hook you. Like if jungler ended up coming down, they could just.
Hey, you keep saying safe. It's so interesting. So when you say safe, you feel like
safe.
So safe is like you can't die, right?
Yeah.
But how can you die if the jungle shows up? Nautilus is gonna hook you. He's gonna flash hook, right? Do you have any way to beat? Do you have any way to beat that? Well, how could if he if he goes for a flash auto, how much range you need to stay away from him?
Well, you're just auto ranges better than this flash auto ranges.
Yeah, sounds good to me. If he flash hooks, then what do? You just flash, right? So there's no way you can die if you're pushing, right? So in terms of like safety, I think it's a question of how much can you do before you actually end up dying, right? So you see like okay, they're going for a play here.
That's bubble.
Right? Can we actually die here? What do you think?
No.
Looks kind of impossible, right?
I did that pretty well.
How impossible does it look for them to kill us? And if you're baiting ganks, then how good is that for your jungle?
It's fucking massive.
All right, he's gonna do something right now.
It's like huge, yeah.
Yeah, and actually Kiana's moving, right? So you see how like impossible it is for them to kill you? It's just a matter of safety is they have a threat on you and can you deal with it? So I think a lot of our discussion today is, around like the smoking gun, right? Do we have a threat? Do they have a threat? How can both sides play around it, right? You're like, okay, the threat is jungle shows up with Nautilus ganks, right? Or Nautilus hooks, right? So how do we beat that? And then you guys have a threat. How do they beat that, right? I don't really think you need to worry about that part. You're doing fine. Actually, maybe you are tossing Ezreal LT out there, but for the most part, you're doing fine, right? Kiana tries to do something here. Nice try. And then I think I decided to push this, I guess. Yeah, decided to push it. And then Nocturne's on the way. We do dragon, I guess. Or do we go for plate? Oh, we just base. That's fine too. We have new quiver. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sure. Back to the same old.
Kind of forgot these are your VODs for a second.
I know, right?
Coaching with your VODs. Nice.
Let's fast forward. We do the dragon. This is the timing, right? We just push and we saw jungle's top. Fast forward. You can do all this. Okay, this is the Nami went mid, so I AFK. Sure. Okay, their bot is roaming mid, right? Because they had a timer.
At least Nautilus probably will be.
Guys, they're roaming mid. Guys. Okay, they're good. We good. Yeah. Fast forward. Back to bot. This is interesting here. Why did I pull a minion?
To build a slow push. If you're pulling one.
And why don't I want it to meet in the middle?
Because if you build a slow push, then maybe you can look for a dive with Kiana and Nocturne.
True, but here's a hint. I'm thinking about safety here.
Well, if you build a slow push, then they can't really gank you inside of your
Oh, they can definitely still gank you in a slow push.
Oh, yeah? then I'm not sure.
Okay, what's the threat? It always starts with here, right? What's the threat?
Is Nautilus hook or ulti lead into like, and then the way you get one shot is
Yes.
Kaiser
Right.
QW. But
Well,
like I said, Kaiser's Q isn't ISO or it's spread out more.
Also,
She can't hit W.
based off the map, 2v2, they're not gonna kill us, right?
Yeah.
But based off the map here, is it 2v2?
No, not really. Nocturne's around.
Is
And
Nocturne
the
useful?
whole map's dark. He doesn't have ulti, so not really.
Okay,
But
what
the whole
about
map's dark.
yeah? What about their jungle?
We have no idea where he is.
So it's Lee Sin, right? So think about their threat. What's their threat on us now? Add Lee Sin to the equation.
Kick flash, Woodhop,
Yes.
Insect.
Exactly. Nautilus leaves with ulti into a insect, right? Exactly what it is. So, can we beat that?
Is don't overstep until you see him.
I would prefer not to try, right? So I'm gonna pull the minion,
Yeah.
so to make it a safe wave, right? So we're gonna play super safe because you're right. Ulti into insect is not something I want to deal with, and a
Not
mid roam,
really
I
much
guess.
outplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to be in Africa for this Nautilus ulti to not work. Oh, Lee Sin's top, right? Lee Sin's
now
top.
you're
So now
Use
what?
the wave. You want to try crash the wave because otherwise it's pushing to them.
Yes, exactly. We can do whatever we want now, right? They have no threat. Let's go. Push, 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 push. Oh, he's a psycho. We lost Bubble, so. Okay. And then we have Bubble again, so we can push. Oh, here comes the 4-man. So it seems like Lee Sin's coming back, right? He insta-ganked and insta-base. So their whole team's on the way. Nope. That's TP's trolling. Oh no. Oh no,
did you get
dude.
another trap?
Oh
He
no.
just started straight away.
Oh no. Okay, let's talk about this. They're trying to defend the tower, right?
Mhm.
Do we have a threat on them?
Yeah, you have 4 of them.
But just because we have 4 doesn't mean we can just kill them, right?
No, you gotta make sure that you're playing. Well, they seem out here where they are now.
Remember, threats come from like abilities, right?
Yeah.
There's an easy way to check for threats on your team and an enemy team.
Ultis.
Yeah, ultis. So
Ultis or flashes, yeah.
look at our team ultis right now.
You have Kiana and Nocturne ulti.
Okay. Now tell me what's gonna happen in the next 20 seconds.
Fucking Nocturne's gonna ulti, and then Kiana's probably gonna like flash ulti combo them as well.
Okay. How many people are gonna die?
2.
Both of them, right? So let's take a look.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what are they doing? Lee Sin's mid, guys. Can we go right now? Oh, we can go right now, right? Lee Sin's still AFK mid. So yeah, they're dead. They're just fucking dead, right? So a lot of, and then Lee Sin's coming, right? So everyone's gotta fucking run. Oh, Kiana's dead. She's trolling. Why are you basing them? You see, like, it's all about like, okay, this one's more like map movement. We didn't really discuss that, but yeah, Lee Sin's coming from mid. What is this guy doing? He's a psycho. So yeah, he's just dead. Kiana's trolling, not my fault, but. You kind of a lot of what you need to work on is gonna be how we can leverage a threat to get something, like pulling the wave to prevent their threat or to pressure them. And in the fights themselves, it's more like how do you not get caught when going for kill because they still have a threat on you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is depression. Okay, I thought this is free. It was not free. Spoilers. How come it wasn't free? What do you think?
Well, your team wasn't around to follow up, and so you guys are just taking a 2v3 fight with.
But I thought we could start close, right? Can't we just start the fight and then kite it out?
You're probably just gonna get Nautilus odd until Lee Sin in sick.
Okay, you're close. Let's take a look.
You didn't dodge the hook.
Oh my god, what the fuck just happened, bro? What the fuck just happened? I'm fucking disappeared. Yo, Yasuo's here, dude. How come Yasuo's here? What the fuck?
You didn't dodge the threat, which was the.
I actually thought I could tank the hook, but TIL. You were right. In the hook into insect is losing, I would say, right? So you should not get hit by that. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I could Giga debate. It was fake news. That was a disaster. Okay, let's fast forward. I don't foresee you doing something like that, to be honest. Let's fast forward. Sure.
I'd probably go for that play as well.
Okay. Let's see some team fights. I think the rest of we're out of the laning phase now, right? So, okay, let's watch this. Something's happening here. I think, honestly, we didn't even get to see that much team fighting in your replays. But the fights I saw were very much when you see a kill, potential kill, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm definitely one to flash in for a last hit in a team fight, and then flash
let's
into
keep going.
like melee range of Renekton or something.
I want to see if you can see some relevant examples here. Let's fast forward. Oh, this is depression. This is killer mechanics. If you want to watch this.
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, I end here. It's not good. It's not good killer mechanics. Where should I put this trap? What do you think?
Between you two.
Yeah. Not between us two. That's how we lose, right?
Oh, you want to put it on top of you?
Yes. To where you're going.
Yeah.
Right. So this is something I need to work on. That's mechanical ideas. Damn, I actually could have gone away and got his flash. Okay, fast forward. What happened here? Oh, this is kind of int. I think actually, I did not have to die doing this. Yikes. Okay, kind of a similar idea, but you want the fight to keep going, right? Because your whole team is coming, but you shouldn't int into Yasuo tornado, right? So yeah, a little bit bad. Okay, that's
should have probably chucked like 2 traps in that bush.
Yes, I would agree.
He can force his dash.
I would agree. I lost my mind. I was like, I want to keep this going. Even like this is like something I'm working on too. Like we can't int to do something, and that something is usually killing them. But sometimes you can also be trying to bait. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward.
I'm really trying to work on just like stop dying so much.
Right, exactly.
Like, the longer I'm alive, the longer we're winning fights as ADC.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
This is a good example. See, this is an example of like that this damage just so happens to kill Nautilus, right? Like let's watch this. So
bodied him.
see, but I didn't even realize he died, but where am I going?
Away.
Yeah, I'm already kiting. I don't really care if he dies, you know?
Yeah.
That's not my problem.
He's
finishing
it.
Adam. Yeah, finishing that, yeah, we've already kind of won the fight. We just need to not run it down, right? Let's fast forward. Yeah, I want to see an example where it has okay, here we go. I want to see an example where it was extremely relevant. Like we make a good play because we didn't go for kill. This is something spicy. They just fucking go psycho on me. What the hell? I don't know what this was, but they were just crazy. This don't work because Shiobo.
Shibo's dirty, man.
Yeah,
Can't you just take the fucking...
Yeah, he ate the trap because I trapped the Yasuo. So here's something interesting here, right? Mm-hmm. Can you kill this Yasuo?
Yeah, he waste wind wall before. Well, not waste, he just used it.
Right, but we don't need a tunnel on this guy, right? No. Like, do we have to kill him?
No.
Yeah, we never really have to do anything, right?
He's kind of already fucked from the fight.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. He's already kind of fucked, right? So then it just so happens to be like Kaisa. You see how like this dude is just randomly dying, right? You don't really have to do anything. Like he's just fucking dead somehow. I promise you, they're just dead somehow, right? It doesn't have to be you to do it.
Ulti flank.
The ulti flank. Is this guy just trolling? Oh, he's trolling. Okay, fast forward. He tried to stop Baron. Fast forward. Is there any team fight? Come on. Show me the goods. Kiana was trolling. Okay, we all back off. Is this an example? Not really. I couldn't kill. Yeah, actually, this is an example. Kind of. This is a really bad example, but Okay. You're gonna see this guy step on a trap. Is it possible to kill this guy? What do you think?
Not really, but you might be able to like chunk him to the point where he has to ulti or is pretty useless in the fight.
Well, can't you net forward and go for a headshot?
Yeah, but then you're prone to getting Lee Sin killed.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, exactly. Right, it's just grief. Okay, you don't have to fucking kill them, right? Yeah. So, it's something that's kind of important to not because like honestly, if you net forward and he ultis, Lee Sin insects into a Yasuo ulti, you lose the game, right? So that's an example that it's a little bit more subtle, but that doesn't even look like a kill to me anymore. It just looks like damage. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It's an important distinction because I think a lot of players are like, oh my god, that headshot just did half his health, let's go for another one. Right? That's how I used to play, actually. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm one of those players, yeah.
Yeah. Most people are like this. So kind of like a small example, but still relevant, I would say. Okay, let's see the last fight. Yeah. There should be plenty of kill opportunities here. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. A lot of chaos is happening here. All we do is just play it super casually. Do you see how low this Yasuo is getting?
Yeah.
Do you see which direction I'm kiting?
Oh, it's still away.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't care if Yasuo is dying. It's all the same to me, right? Okay. And then we trap him. We're just walking away here.
Heads up, we've been going for an hour and a half, by the way.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so let's look at like target selection here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's slow it down. This is an example of I'm literally not thinking about any kills at all. I'm just doing damage.
Yeah.
So how do we do this sequence here? Let's back it up.
Well, you're making sure you're staying away from the from where they're all landing to.
This is
like
okay.
Both of their ways in there were onto the Teemo, so you stayed away from him, played towards your support.
So check it out. This is a kill. This is a kill right here. This Lee Sin, he's dead in 2 autos, right? He's fucking a dead man, right? But yeah. What am I actually thinking here?
Stay alive. Don't get hit by fucking.
True,
don't get one shot by.
But I know they can't kill me now. Because I have Bloodthirster and Shieldbow and whatnot. So what's the other thing to think about? If we're not thinking about kills, but we're still thinking offensively.
You're thinking about like target selection. Like who are you trying to chunk out of the fight?
And what's my big threat as Caitlyn?
Right now it looks like the Kai'Sa.
No. Where do you do max damage? How do you do max damage? Like where does your damage come from?
Oh, sorry. From hitting traps and headshots is your main damage.
Right. And what's my headshot counter?
5 out of 6.
And then where's my other headshot gonna come from?
Your trap and your net.
Net, right? Yeah, net, right? So we're looking at a net target and a headshot target. So what do you think? Who are we targeting here with net and headshot? Net headshot and a regular headshot.
So you're probably looking for net onto Kai'Sa because she's running straight at you. And then you're also looking to probably trap on the other two because they're about to get no, they're not getting bubbled, but they're your like next threat. Because if you E backwards away from Kai'Sa.
Well, remember we're just doing max damage, right? The damage just so happens to kill them. So net on Kai'Sa is gonna give us 1 headshot. Shouldn't we just go for a second headshot on Kai'Sa? That or Echo, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look.
Well, it depends on what Kai'Sa keeps chasing.
So I fucked up the headshot. That headshot should have been onto someone else. More important, right? That was I did not keep checking my counter, but you see, like, how are we able to immediately net the Kai'Sa? We don't care about this kill, right? So it's exactly what you did with that Karma when Karma's walking away with 1 HP. That's exactly what this is, right? I don't really care about that. I actually can't believe I dumped headshot into that guy. That was so bad, actually. Oh my god, that was insane. But yeah, I think that's kind of somewhat trying to highlight what I was trying to show you. Let me see if there's like even better examples. Man, why are there like examples where we can kill them but we don't? Oh, That was almost a grief. Did you see that?
Oh, the
Did
Gale
you just?
Force.
Yeah, but what happened to all of us?
You just got fucked by the Ezreal perk.
Yeah, the Ezreal on the Shackle box, right? What the fuck? We almost just into this. Look at this. This is it's really important to not just run it down.
Yeah.
Come on. Is there any good examples here? Come on. Okay, this is not good. Oh, there it is. How bad? What do you think?
Oh man, you just.
How bad? How bad was
without
this?
being
Oh, dude, it's just fucking awful, dude. Right? Look at this. Is it a fucking disaster or what?
Yeah.
Oh, somehow he entered.
Probably
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just fucking dead to Shaco or something. It's just that's the example I'm highlighting though, right there, right?
Yeah, it's the Gale Force trying to finish someone off.
Yeah, think about it. You're not think about it. Gale Force.
Your ability.
Think about it this way. The Gale Force itself headshot is not bad. If we're thinking about just doing damage, right?
Yeah.
So if you're just gonna do damage, you Gale Force headshot and then what?
And then probably net out again.
Yeah, exactly. Just walk away, net out, heal out, anything is good. But what happens if you stay to try and like kill him?
You get punished for it.
Yeah, it's a fucking grief. So here, if I just net out or walk away, am I fine?
Yeah, you're probably fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty fine, right?
Like,
but if I stay here, why? If I stayed to try and hit him, right?
Yeah.
So
and you got ever frosted.
Right, exactly. So this is the difference. Okay, this is a big difference. So I need to find at least one example where it's good. Otherwise, it's kind of sad. Oh, this is bad. Don't watch this. Oh god.
Oh. It's okay. It was still better than that Ezreal I did. Just straight into Drake pit.
Hey, this is not a bad idea. This is good. This is actually good. Let's use this one, okay? So Fizz is really low, right?
Mm-hmm.
But who am I looking at?
You're looking at the Gnar and the Bard.
Yeah, the Bard and the Gnar and the Shaco, right? This guy, this Fizz does not matter. He does not exist in my eyes. And I'm like, what is he doing? And I Gale Force to kill him, right?
Yeah.
But he does not exist to us. Like, I don't care about killing him. You just end up killing himself. Let me see if there's a better example. It's very much what you're paying attention to. I want you to think zero attention on the kill. That's how you die.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal. You pay zero attention to the fact that you can kill them. Is this any good here? Not really. Is this any good here? Okay, let me see. We gotta have at least one good example. Let me see, like, this actually has some good laning examples, but you see what I'm, dude? You see what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, wait. This had to be a good example. Check it out. Oh, here we go. Oh, this game actually, I think this game actually had a good one. It's like, that's fine. Bard gets away with 1 HP. I don't really care, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's fast forward. Okay, so we know they're really low. I'm gonna try and EQ the Zed, but it's not gonna work. Okay, Eve is here.
I'd for sure go for the EQ on him as well.
Oh, I went for the EQ. It didn't work. That's fine. But then you see what happens to the Bard. They just so happen to kill themselves. I promise.
Was going for the EQ the right play though? Because
yeah, why not? Think about it this way. The whole reason we don't go for kill is why.
Because you're scared of, well, not scared, but you should be careful that you're not just gonna fucking die to like Evelyn.
Yes, right? We're not going to die to a random threat or ruin our positioning, like you saw in the Everfrost, right?
Ruining
So,
your position.
if you go for this kill, the EQ sideways, how do they punish?
They can't really punish.
Exactly. So then you can go for it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. They can't punish. Therefore, go for it, right? So if, for example, I needed that Q to prevent Eve from killing me, it's a grief, right?
Yeah.
You see the difference?
You eat away from her anyway, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, right? So it's basically training to make sure you're not just gonna die to something or get caught by something when you're trying to kill someone. Okay, let's see if there's anything here. That guy's just dead as fuck. That was a nice trap. Pat myself on the back. He's just dead. Oh, is this Graggy's dead? Press R. Nice. Fast forward. Come on, show me something good. But I think that was again an example of like when going for kills obvious. That was a little suspicious, to be honest. I should have died there 100%. What do you think? Dude, this is so bad. You think netting forward is correct?
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That was fucking grief. Wow. Okay.
How are you alive, man?
So it seems like both of us need to work on this, to be honest.
That's why I Master D1.
Yikes. I'm uninstalling. Let's see. Is there anything else here? Well, I think you kind of get the idea, even though I don't really have... I don't have examples off the top of my head. Feels bad. But you get the idea.
I've probably got plenty of examples.
So, yeah. Any last questions? I need to use the bathroom.
I also need to use the bathroom.
Oh, perfect.
But
perfect.
no, I don't really have questions, man. I appreciate the...
I think we had some choppy replays, so I would say if you have... I want you to clip some laning stuff for me that you have questions on, okay? And send it my way. Because I feel like you didn't get your full value out of today since the replays were
I got
somewhat non-existent. So, but I would say if you do have questions on a certain fight and laning phase, I want you to show me. Like, actually show me, okay? And we can discuss. So
I'll make sure to show you.
Yeah, let me know how the games are going. And yeah, definitely clip that stuff for me. Especially like games like this where like, wow, what a disaster. Show me the parts and we can go over it. All right.
Yeah, I've got another tool that records games. It's just much more useless for uploading them.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so yeah, let me know how the games are going, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah, I will too, man.
All right.
Have a great day, man.
Yeah, you too. Bye.